So first things first, the most obvious change is my hair color. I got a balayage, or whatever it's called, balayage, I don't know. He tried to correct me and then he pronounced it differently. So I'm like, I don't know how to say it, you don't know how to say it, we're not in France, it's fine. I was having a crisis initially, like when the results were like baby smell fresh. I was so nervous because I really had the conviction that I looked blonde for a minute. I really thought that I was blonde, and I was having a crisis because I was like, blonde is not my color. But now that it's been a little while and the color has kind of faded and my hair's growing out a little bit, I'm like, okay, wait, this is cute actually, I'm into it. I like it. I'm really happy with it, especially now that I can like wear black and my hair doesn't just disappear into the jacket, you know what I mean? Like that was what I really wanted to change, and I'm really happy that I successfully did that because it's like, it looks so cute, and I'm just so excited for when it grows out because I feel like then I'm gonna get the exact look that I was looking for. I am officially done with school. I have graduated and I am so happy to be done with academia, but I'm also in this weird spot because I just feel like I'm just in a weird spot because I have maybe like a month or so before graduating, I wilded out and I bought a 32-hour train ticket up to Seattle because I really wanted to do that. And the thing is, I've been wanting to do it for years, but like nobody has wanted to go with me, and that really is awful and lame and sucky. And I kind of hit a point where I was like, well, you know, I kind of hit a point where I was like, oh, you know, like no one's gonna go with me. That means if I want to do it, I just have to do it, you know? So I wilded out, I got the ticket, and my train is actually in 2 days, and you best believe that I am going to keep you guys in the loop. You best believe there's gonna be a nice vlog. And like, it sounds kind of like it's a graduation trip, but like, I mean, it is a graduation trip, I'm treating myself for sure, but like the way I'm thinking about it is like, this is my opportunity to just reflect on who I am and who I want to be and what I want to do and like how I'm gonna navigate like post-grad life. It's a really weird time because I graduated and then for a week my partner was here and that was awesome. I loved it. It was great. But we ate like so much and now I have weight and I feel a little bit gross and it's like whatever, everything's gonna be fine. But so I graduated, my partner came for a week. I had 1 week this week, right now, we're talking during this week, where I was just resting and hanging out with friends. And then 2 days from now, I am catching the train and I will be in Seattle. And I'm so like excited. I've given myself permission to not think about the future just a little bit. Like just a little bit, okay? Like just a little bit. Because, so I laid out the timeline for you, right? Graduation, week with partner, week of rest, week of trip, and then I have this window of time. I'm not sure when I'm moving, but I am moving, so there's a part of me that's like, do I even bother to get a job? I don't even know how long I'm gonna be here for. It could be literally like, it could be a month, it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months, like, it could literally be a month. So there's a part of me that's like, you know what, let's just subsist off of our savings for a little bit. Because what else am I to do? I really want to move, and it's scary, and I have not told explicitly that I desire to move. I have told my mom that I want to move. If the wind knocks this over, I'm gonna be pressed. But I have told my mom that I want to move. I just didn't say when or with who, so that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's see. Graduated, partner, I rode a horse.
You know, so every time we're in this car, something happens like this.
Yeah. So like usually when my partner flies in and we go out and they're here and we do stuff, like usually we try to do something cool. We an attempt is made. This time around, we were both just duking it out with finals. So we just like, we didn't plan anything. We didn't really think anything through. We just kind of went for it. And by like going for it, we didn't really plan. We mostly went shopping. We were very, oh my God, we committed capitalism so hard. It feels like a crime. We committed capitalism so hard. We are feeling the burn well after the events have transpired. And I am going to continue to feel burn because I have to go to Seattle. And I have to commit to the bit. And unfortunately, we need like food to survive. So that's just the situation that I'm in. But I'm gonna enjoy it and it's gonna be great. And I'm excited. Alright, so what did we do? We went horseback riding. My horse was named Duke, and I love him. I love him so much. I think horseback riding fixed me. Like, I should have been a horse girl. I should have been born rich. I should have a horse, and that horse should be named Duke. I just loved Duke. Like, the whole, like, oh my God, I was so nervous at first because this guy was he was like me, which is bad, because, like, I'm restless and finicky sometimes. So they get me on the horse, and it was surprisingly easy to get on the horse. But then I'm on the horse, and Duke just starts walking around, and like I'm not in control. I don't know what I'm doing. It's my first time on a creature. This guy, oh my gosh, he went to the cars. I don't know why he did that. He went to where the cars were parked, and I was just standing there like, I don't know what I'm doing. But in the end, I got a hold of him, and it turns out that Duke was fussy because he wants to be at the front of the line, but he's not allowed to be at the front of the line because he's the kind of guy who will try to take a nice little walk and turn it into a big old marathon, and that's unsafe. So the woman who was helping us out and like our leader, I guess, she was telling me like, you got to put him in his place. You have to yank on those reins. You have to like assert dominance. And I'm like, okay, I can do it. But it was a really great time, and he chilled out, but he was so fussy because he really wanted to be in the front, and my partner was in the front. So we paired off together, which was really nice. Oh my gosh, but Duke, oh my God, I asked like, how old are these horses? And it turns out that Duke is 20. And the leading horse was like literally like way younger. I don't remember how much younger, but like way younger. So I basically got the old man who was pissed about not being first in line, and I just think that was really funny. In order to get up to the ranch, we went to Sunset Ranch in Hollywood. We had to go up the most precarious roads ever, and we were in my Nina's Toyota, and it's like a Toyota that has mileage in the negatives. Like, that's how old she is. She's been kicking for years. This girl is a champion. And oh my gosh, it was such a battle. But it was really good. It was great. That was really fun. That was a good day. And then right after, we actually went all the way to Pomona to have lunch with some people, and it was a Thai place. But I was like full. I was full of food because we had eaten like a little bit before, and I was full of food. And we got there, and the only thing that I wanted was mango sticky rice. And then I had the best mango sticky rice of my life. But it's in Pomona, and I don't have a car. So I'm just sitting here like, this is the worst day ever. Because like, oh my gosh, it was so good, but also my life is ruined because I know where the perfect sticky rice is, and I just can't have it. The mango sticky rice in my neighborhood is either refrigerated or from Noodle World. And Noodle World isn't good. Like, the microwave sticky rice is way better. I actually have some at home. I should eat that tonight. I'm excited. I imagine you guys want to hear about how graduation went. So, I have graduated from Cal State LA, and I feel safe saying that on the internet now because I no longer attend. So, that's great. You will not find me on that campus, probably. And honestly, I don't really want to get too deep into my graduation day and pre-day because there was an incident right before my graduation that kind of bled into just the vibes leading up to it. And then the day of, I felt very weird because I was like comparing my graduation to the graduation that all my cousins got, and I was just like, So, I don't know, it was just a weird time. And my partner and I, we walked, I'm not even joking, we walked a mile at 8 p.m. in the dark to go get Blaze Pizza. Because I was like, I want a veggie and feta pizza. And they were like, we will do this. So we literally just took off in the dead of night and we walked to Blaze Pizza. And then we arrived at Blaze Pizza like an hour and a half before closing, okay? And I walked up to the counter and I was so happy because I was gonna get my pizza, right? And I was looking at all the options in front of me and I was like, where are the veggies? Where's the feta? And they were like, we're out. They were out. So I had to get like a totally different, like it was still delicious, but it was literally like the bell peppers were holding down the fort. Like they were the only reason I got my hit when it came specifically to veggies. Slightly unrelated and intrusive thought. I'm pretty sure my wisdom teeth are coming out, and this is the worst timing ever because I'm literally leaving for Seattle in like 2 days. So I left a voicemail for my dentist, and I was like, all right, pencil me in for the week I'm back. Let's see. So, like, that's not on my graduation, and honestly, like, I didn't even get any super good photographs, which is sad. But thankfully, like, the day before my partner left, my family did an impromptu trip to San Diego. So we all just went down to San Diego. And we went to, like, Balboa Park, and I actually got some really lovely images. But yeah, I was really happy to get some good photos, but I was also really sad because, like, I packed a dress and I was sure I packed a dress and I packed all of my props and I packed the hat and I packed so many things in preparation for the little photo shoot that we were gonna do because we were like in San Diego, so we went to like Balboa Park and we saw all of these pretty, like, it's beautiful. It feels so magical. It does not feel like America there. It really doesn't. It feels like Spain. It was so cool. But like, my partner forgot to put my cute little heels in the bag. So, and all I had were like sneakers. So I was like, oh, this is not the vision. Like, I can't do these photos wearing sneakers. So I just had to wear the fit I was wearing and take the photos, which was fine because the fit I was wearing was classy, but more like just, it wasn't the dress, you know? And, you know, it is what it is. It's whatever. But I'm happy with the way those photos turned out. We went to the Natural History Museum, and I fear that I am simply not going to be a museum person for a minute because they're so expensive and they're all the same. Okay, they're not all the same, but like they don't mix it up enough for me to be like, oh, like I'm gonna sound so lame. Museums are good and important and critical for society as a whole, but I also kind of feel like once you've been to one museum, you've been to like so many, at least natural history museums. Natural history museums, they're not like, they're cool, and sometimes they have really unique things. Like, okay, I will say that at the San Diego Natural History Museum, they have like a crank next to like the dinosaur exhibit, and if you crank it, you can actually make like an egg hatch, and I think that's really cute. That's really cool. I think that's fun. But also, like, I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, every natural history museum is like displays and props and walk through exhibits, and I am like, I have done this before. Like, I have been to the California Science Center. I've been to the San Diego Science Center. I've been to the California Science Center. I've been to the San Diego Natural History Museum. I have been to the New York Natural History Museum, and they're all so similar. Like, I think I'm just gonna have to like be more, I don't know, in my head I'm like, I just have to accept that I'm gonna waste money if I go in there. Though I did get a nifty wallet that I enjoy very much. After that, we went to Torrey Pines State Beach, and it was so gorgeous. It was beautiful. We just kind of stopped by because my partner really loves the beach, and we hadn't seen the beach, and they were leaving the next day. So my partner was like, we're going to the beach. And I was like, yes, we are. So we went to the beach, and it was beautiful. We got our feet wet. But the problem with Torrey Pines is they don't have a stairwell to the beach or anything like that. They don't have a normal path. You have to go down rocks. Small, medium-sized, round rocks. So going down was easy. Going back up, I had taken off my shoes, and my partner was brute forcing it, just going up the rocks like barefoot. And I was like, I will be brave. And then halfway up, I sat my butt down and put my shoes back on, sandy socks and wet feet and all, because I was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I simply cannot do it. I'm not built like you. I'm not built like you. I needed the shoes. And then right after that, we stopped in Encinitas, and we got, well, they got Panda Express, but I saw Kava, and I had never tried Kava, and I wanted to try Kava, so I went into Kava, and then I got like this hummus bowl, because I saw that it had all the stuff that I liked, and feta. And then I went up, and I was talking to the person as they were making it, and he looked me in the eyes, and he was like, I'm so sorry, we don't have feta. And I was like, am I just cursed? Am I just cursed? And then I told him about how I walked a mile in the dark to get Blaze Pizza, because I wanted veggie and feta. So this whole week I have been denied feta. And he was like, I'll get you some feta sauce. And I was like, thank you, bro. Thank you. And then I went up to pay, and he was like, okay, you can swipe now. And I was like, hold on a second. How much does a drink cost? And he was like, just take a cup. So I took a cup, and I got a free drink, and it was really good. I really, really enjoyed my food, but I did not finish all of it. I also got a cookie, and it was so yummy. It was so good after a long day. There also happens to be like a Barnes & Noble's right there. So of course we went in, but we didn't find anything that we liked, because me and my partner have officially hit the point in our lives where we're like, we don't want trivial items anymore. We don't want trinkets. Like trinkets are a young man's game. I'm at a point where I'm like, nope. I have simply possessed too many things, and I therefore need to get rid of many things in order to be at peace with my space. Like right now, I'm currently preparing so much stuff because I want to move. Like today I spent my whole day just organizing things into boxes, you know, trying to be a little pack rat. And it was tough because I have to keep making the call of like, is this useful? Am I gonna use this? Do I want this? And the thing is, like, you don't realize how much junk you own until you are seriously considering moving. It's so bad. It makes me understand minimalists, but like I'm not about that life. But like I understand, like, okay, yes, there is a element of convenience in that lifestyle, and I'm like, yeah, actually that makes sense. But you will not pry my posters from my cold dead hands. Actually, wait, I need to tell you a story. So I don't think I uploaded the video where I was kind of just reflecting on stuff, but like I went to one of my professors because he had mentioned that he like moved across the country, and I was like, hey, do you have any insights on pulling that off? Like, what did that look like for you monetarily, or do you have any advice, period? And he gave me all of this incredible like insight that I truly appreciate. And he was like, you should do it. Big risks are important. Everywhere I have ever left for any reason, I became happier. And like, this girl has never associated moving as a positive thing. Never. I moved around a lot as a kid. Like, I remember my first landlord, he got cancer. And then my second landlord, this is still a confusing memory. I thought we were just like, I guess my mom didn't want me to worry or whatever, but I felt like we were given no heads up, and then we just had to dip, you know? Because the landlord wanted to basically, he wanted to like move his family in. And that was a really just like rough moment, because it was really tough to go from like a 2-bedroom nice. Literally, like my mom had a friend and they were renting an apartment for like $800 in San Marino. If you don't know San Marino is a nice neighborhood. So like, it's really tough to go from like a big 2-bedroom basement house situation and then literally living like in someone's backyard, sharing a room, right next to a freeway, and then like being told, hey, you gotta get out of here. Like, how does it get worse? And then thankfully it did not get worse, but the next landlord, he got cancer. If I had a nickel for every landlord that got cancer, I would have 2 nickels, which is very not good. They're doing soccer over there, so I guess I just get a cheer track at random. But yeah, no, so for me, like, I simply don't have positive experiences surrounding moving. So when I heard that, it totally like realigned everything. I was like, oh, it can be a good thing. You can unlock new levels of joy and goodness that you could not previously imagine. Like, that concept is crazy, and it really helped me go from maybe I'm moving to okay, I'm moving. So I value that conversation. Yeah. I watched Isle of the Dogs. Beautiful movie. So interesting. Really enjoyed it. I'm pretty sure that I started Maxine, the one with 3 X's, and then I was informed that I was doing it in the wrong order, so I started X. But then, like, I didn't finish either of them. I don't want to tell you, I started and then I didn't finish it, so that was unfortunate. I hung out with one of my buddies and we finished season 1 of Transformers Prime, and we also just made it to like season 2 episode 8 of Transformers Prime. It's free on YouTube now, which is crazy to me because like, what? Like, oh my gosh, little me would have been so happy to watch Transformers Prime for free on the internet, but oh well, enjoy it, next generation. What else? We built a little Optimus. My friend was at Miniso and she found this little build-a-bot thing, and we were literally pausing the episodes and then like building him piece by piece, and it was so nice. We also went to this place in Pasadena called Howling Rays. Oh my gosh, I am currently trying to lose weight because the week my partner was here, we were eating out like crazy. My stomach was bottomless, and like I put on weight and I'm not happy about it. I want to lose the weight. So I've just been trying to hit like 10k steps every day, and I already hit my 10k today, but also I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go way over it. Because like I hit my 10k at like 2 in the afternoon, and now the sun is setting, and I know that I'd be walking. The most random development. Oh my gosh. Okay, most random development. Listen, I'm a huge Sprouts girly. I love Sprouts. Okay, I love Sprouts. So I was talking to my partner and I was like, we need to go to Sprouts. And we went to Sprouts one day. This was, I think, the day we went to Blaze Pizza. So we went to Sprouts before going to Blaze because it closed earlier. And we were walking around and they were like, I want to try the most expensive chocolate milk. And I was like, we shall do this. And they were like, but later. And I was like, okay. So we came back to Sprouts and we bought the most expensive like chocolate milk, and we bought the most expensive like ice creams, and I found this thing called acai sorbet, and it's my favorite treat of all time, actually. It is the best thing I have ever put in my mouth. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I need it. Like, I want to buy it in bulk. And it turns out that this company is actually like a chain of smoothie / acai places that's like all over Southern California. And I'm like, they also have like a global presence low-key, and I'm just like, dude, like I want it, but I don't have a car, and they're all like just out of reach, to the point where it's not worth it to just go for like a smoothie. And I'm like, oh, this is lame. But the fact that they are in my store makes me so happy. But if I move to Ohio, then they won't be in my store probably. We shall see. But yeah, graduated, rode a horse, went to San Diego, ate really good food. So yeah, it's basically everything I could think of. It was a good time. It was a good time. And tomorrow, yeah, because I'm actually recording this on May 30th. Can you believe it? I'm actually recording it like on time. I'm doing it on time. Will it be up tomorrow? No idea. But I'm actually recording on time. And I'm really excited because I have tomorrow to prepare and just get my stuff in order. And then on Sunday, I'm going on the train. And I'm so excited. It's going to be really cool. Next time y'all hear from me, I will either be in Seattle or have returned from Seattle. I don't know. I really feel like I need like a spiritual retreat or something. And I feel like this is as close as I'm going to get to it. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. See y'all next time. If you like listening to me, like and subscribe.